What's up, everybody? It's your boy mel.on.mars. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Tuesday, and every Tuesday we do an athletics topic video. Here driving on my way to work, actually, and it came to my mind about the big game that's coming up here this Thursday. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. If you don't know, I'm a big-time Dallas Cowboy fan, and here in Dallas, Texas, and I'm sure it's fans. Definitely, I know it's fans all over the world for America's team, but of course we're the world's team as well. But yeah, so I want to talk about something very quickly. I believe this game here, guys, is going to be a win-win situation for the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, this is me as a fan thinking this. Hopefully the players are not thinking this, and the coaches as well. But look at it this way, guys. I believe, of course, the goal going into this game is to win the game. Of course, we want to go in and stop their streak. New Orleans on this 10-game win streak. We want to stop their streak. But what if we compete, play hard, go down to the wire with the team that's looking like they on the easy streak all the way to the Super Bowl? What if we make a game tough for that team? I believe that's a moral victory. I know we're talking about men here. We're talking about competitive sports. There should be no such thing as a moral victory, but I believe it is. I believe it is when you are in the position that the Cowboys are in. Based on the events of this past Sunday, the Eagles are still battling, but I think the Cowboys, as long as we don't go down the toilet, the season don't go down the toilet, are in a great position to win this division. So that looks like that's not going to change. We're going to get a home game for the first week of the playoffs. But if you go out there and compete against the Saints, it's a measuring stick game. It's a game where you see where you are. You see where you measure up against the elite in the NFL. And it just reminds me of the New York Giants when they played the Patriots in the regular season, the year that the Giants won the Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl. Well, Super Bowl they won, I can't remember off the top of my head. What was it, 2005, 2006? Whatever the year that Plexico Bears got the game-winning touchdown. You guys know what I'm talking about. That same year, they played the undefeated New England Patriots, the regular season undefeated team. They battled them guys to the wire. Nobody had really competed against them as much as the Giants had. And it came down to the wire, and Tom Brady had to pull it out at the end. But they gave them a landmark. They gave the Giants the mindset that, hey man, we can compete with these guys. I mean, we can beat these guys. If we would do one or two things better, control the ball a little bit better, we can beat these guys. And I feel like the Cowboys, not that they need more confidence at all, because I feel like these are some very confident guys. If you ask me, I believe they're front runners at times. I'm a fan, but I'm able to admit the Cowboys, especially Dak and Zeke, they're front runners at times. I believe, honestly, if the whole team had the attitude of Tank Lawrence, I believe we'll be almost undefeated right now, or definitely be way above 500. This guy comes to compete and play every freaking down, every freaking game. It don't matter what's going on, and it's not about the money for him. Yes, he wants to get paid, but when he steps on that field, it's about dominating, it's about winning. If you're not convinced of that as a Cowboy fan by now, something wrong with you. Tank Lawrence has everything you need to be a Hall of Fame type player. He got the right attitude, he got the talent, he's on the spotlight, he's on as a Cowboys player, he's got the spotlight. He got everything you need to be a premier, multi-Pro Bowler, and a Hall of Famer if he can keep this up. So I love Tank Lawrence. But Dak and Zeke, I believe they front runners, guys. When I say that, I mean every time they get on a little streak, and I'm hoping that's not what's going on right now, where they feeling the momentum of victories, they started to get a little arrogant. And I saw that in the fourth quarter last week, where Dak on the sideline laughing and joking. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but the game was still in the balance. Washington was making a little pushback, and they were coming back a little bit. I believe you gotta stay focused, man. I'm not saying be mad out the whole game. I'm saying just realize that the game's not over, and you got have that killer instinct. Even the fact that they came out on the Thanksgiving game and scored so easily on the first drive with Zeke. Was I the only one that kind of felt like they took their foot off the pedal? Like they said, "Oh, we got this game," until they got down, and then Washington missed the extra point, and then they went. Amari Cooper took over. Am I the only one that felt that way? I feel like we're front runners where we shouldn't be. It's not 2016 where we dominating teams in November, December. This is 2018, about to be 2019, where we have been, every game is won by one possession. We should have blew Washington out by 20 or 30 points. They were not ready to play that game. But we give people hope with all these 3 and outs. So my point is, you can't do that against the Saints. There's a very high probability that we win the toss, we defer, our defense come out and get a 3 and out. Our offense go down with a 5 to 7 minute drive, and you got to get 7. You can't score 3 points against New Orleans. You have to score 7. So let's say we get 7. That transition has to turn to momentum for us. That transition, that ability to go down the field and score and get the momentum, get the house rocking, and the Cowboys fans going good. I mean, we know it's going to be some Saints fans in the building as well. But if we can shut them Hoodats up early, I mean, we can get a significant lead against these guys, and then from there, we got a game. But it's not going to happen if we got cats out there front running and happy and feel like we just guaranteed the Super Bowl victory just because we won 3 games in a row against teams we were supposed to beat. But at the end of the day, I believe that this game could be, hate to say, a moral victory regardless. It could be a win-win situation, because I believe if we beat them, of course, the city's gonna go crazy, the NFL gonna go crazy, because the Cowboys at that point would win 4 games in a row, and not just 4 games in a row. We stopped the Saints 10-game, 11-game win streak, wherever they are right now. But more than that, if we were to lose but compete against them at a high level, I believe that will help us going forward, because either way it goes, if we were to make it to the NFC Championship game, and my dream come true, I might die if we go to the Super Bowl, we gonna have to face the Saints somewhere or another, more than likely in the second round. If we're gonna be the wild card, most likely be the low seed of the wild card, the number 4 seed. I mean, we're gonna have to go play the Saints in New Orleans. This could be a blueprint, a measuring stick to show us where we line up, where we stand up against the Saints. We all know, I don't got to say it, everybody know this. 2009, I believe, we went up there, they were undefeated, and we beat them boys. I mean, these are the type of games the Cowboys normally win, where you don't expect them to win. That's why I have to give credit to Jason Garrett. I love Jason Garrett, man. He get these guys prepared. If there's any things going on during the game, he may not be ready for that. Any new concepts that Saints may throw at him during the game, he may not be ready for that. But Jason Garrett, Scott Linehan, Rob Marinelli, Chris Richard, they will have the Cowboys ready to play. Another coach I got to give credit to, Ben Bloom. A lot of people don't want to talk about him, but he's a linebackers coach. You see how our linebackers looking. And Chris Richard, the passing game coordinator. You see how Van Der Esch plays in the passing game. Jalen Smith plays on the passing game. We got some good coaches, y'all. So you say what you want to say about the offensive coaches, but you see how the offense is looking now. You got Coach Colombo, Mark Colombo in the offensive line. Tyra Smith out the game, man. Hurt my heart to see that. I'm sure you guys, sure it did for you guys too. I mean, made our heart skip a beat. But what didn't skip a beat is the offensive line. Cam Fleming came in there, played phenomenal. Sue Fullo still at the left guard, playing phenomenal. We got something good going here, guys, but we can't become front runners. If you look at the rest of our schedule, a lot of the teams that we thought were going to be an easy victory towards the end of the season played pretty well this past Sunday. Colts, they on a hot streak. Tampa Bay, they won yesterday. James Winston, he trying to be all humble now, so you never know how he may come to play. And the Giants, I guess the Giants realize there's no first round quarterback out there, so ain't no reason for them to tank. So they playing hard. So we got to get victories where we can get them. Don't be acting like you can, throw a game away, just a loss. Nah, we got to go try to beat these Saints. Just on Sundays, man against man. You throw the records out the way. Throw the records out the window. It's all about man against man, mano y mano. Let the best man win on any given Sunday. It's your boy mel.on.mars. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button before you leave this video. Share this with somebody. Keep that debate going. Is this a win-win situation for the Dallas Cowboys? And as always, guys, let's grow. Peace.